Primitive builders began making buildings and structures like these a very long time ago. They're made from natural resources found and then constructed into amazing shelters. So I thought to myself, why not attempt to make my own survival shelter and test myself to see if I really could survive out in the wild. So we've planned this out. We've decided that we're going to build it around about there. We're going to have 4 walls, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna decide on like the decoration that we want. We're gonna put like the roof on it and stuff.
Just because you're in the woods doesn't mean you can't be bougie. We need some decoration about this place. We need some pizzazz.
Exactly, and then we're gonna sell this to someone as like an amazing like wilderness experience.
Mate, what we're gonna build, put that in London, 1,500 a month.
But yeah, London prices, let's go. Now we'd scouted our location, we needed to gather resources. For gathering our resources, we chose to go and find sticks, branches, and anything that we could find that was already on the floor. We didn't cut anything down for this. We used trees that had already fallen down and we chopped them up and used these to create the pillars and walls for our shelter. Right, so we're midway through sawing, gathering resources, and we've just literally just moved a log.
There is an egg sat here. But that's a chicken egg, that's not living. Like,
yeah, no, there's no way that's alive. Like, it's just a chicken egg.
What should we name it?
Gotta start with an E, you know, because it's an egg.
Egbert.
Egbert the egg. Yeah, Egbert the egg. This is your new home, my friend. You are to sit here and stay here and watch over all of the land. King Egbert. Are you not gonna bow to King Egbert?
Sorry, Egbert. Please forgive me.
Now we had King Egbert to watch over us in the whole of Eggtopia, we could begin building the shelter. So we created our foundation and dug the beams into the ground. Once they were dug in, the idea is to then put the sticks across. But then this happened. So we had just started to fully make our base, like we'd just got the first set of walls in and we were finally finishing it up, and a guy's come over, he's asked us to leave, like said we have to leave, it's for safety of the deer or something like that. So we're not allowed to be here, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to either find a new location or that's it. We are now at site number 3. We got kicked off the first one, unfortunately. Then we went to a second one, but the ground was just undiggable. You couldn't get into it at all. So now we're at the third one. We've made a good start. So we've got some rope and tied these parts together at the top and put our foundation in. We've started to get all of our trees going across here, and then obviously another one here. What we're aiming for is we're aiming for a long one across there, a little bit short there, and then a long one across here and a short one across there again. Praying we can beat the rain, because it's kind of looking like it's going to rain, I can't lie. So I'm praying we can beat the rain and we can get some nice sleep in here. But you know, we'll see what happens. After all that trouble, we were finally making some more progress. At this point we had got 3 pillars in and we were creating the walls to go on the sides. So as you can see here, we're doing the right side wall and the back wall. Of course, we had to keep going out into the forest to go and get more sticks and wood and bring it back to chop it up and put it in there. Luckily with the spot, it was really far out as well, and there had been quite a few trees that had fallen down, so there was plenty of resources for us to choose from. Little progress update, we're still just adding some more onto it. So we've pretty much almost finished that wall now and the back wall. So we've literally just got maybe, what, a few more layers to go?
Yeah.
And then we should be able to move on to the final sort of stages of it, and then the roof. And by that point, we should be done. So it's looking good. I'm happy with the progress so far. Right, so we are back out collecting more wood. We are finally getting the last parts for the roof.
This is how our whole day has been spent, just getting sticks.
Our whole day has been spent holding wood. Take that as you will.
Hey, yo!
We have got now the back wall and the right and the left wall, so they're all sorted now, which is great. Basically all we need to do is just put a few more on each side, covering a few of the gaps. We've got a little doorway that we're starting to work on right now, so this is going to just be our little door. So we're now going to put the flooring in, give ourselves a nice little base, just something to like sit on really. I look really weird sitting there.
But we're gonna hear like deer and stuff running about.
Yeah,
like,
we are.
Deers that live here.
What if one comes over and just starts like sniffing at the dam? Get away. So we're now out gathering resources for the roof, which is the fern that we need. So we're just going to grab as much of it as we possibly can, put it on the roof, and it should just drain any water off that gets onto it. Just keep us nice and sheltered. Here's our pile, and we're going to go and take that back. As you can see, our little hut's right over there. So we've collected all the fern that we need. It's all down there. What we're going to do is we're now going to get that, and we're going to transport it over onto our roof here, onto our little home. It's looking quite cozy, it's looking nice, so let's get that roof on. I mean, it's already starting to look a lot more like vibrant.
It's blending in with the environment.
Yeah, it is. We have truly made the best natural hut ever. All them YouTubers making them multiple hour-long videos where you're like building these poles, mate. We've outdone you here, in less than time than you take.
With our little hobo shack.
We have now finished the creation of the hut, and I'm going to show it you guys now. Just look how amazing this is. Look how good that looks. Let me give you a little tour. So here we have him having a bush poo. over up in here. So obviously you can see around the sides, we just need to patch this up a little bit, but you can still see through a little bit. We've got all of the fern on the top. We'll bring it round to the back. You can see we've got a good strong back here, which is what you want to have. We all love a good back. And then we've got the other side here. So this looks like a very strong, nice, safe hut. We've got a little bit of a support beam here because we had a bit of a problem, but it's all looking good now. I feel like I'm Bear Grylls right now, like proper in my survival era right now. But yeah, this is the little hut. We're gonna get comfortable, gonna get adjusted, and then we're gonna start a little fire, have some food out here, and just enjoy ourselves. So this is basically the living quarters that we have got for the night. It is supposed to rain soon, which is really devastating. Might be a bit of a tricky one to survive in, but hopefully the water doesn't get in. That is the main hope.
I'm quite proud of us.
I'm proud of this.
I didn't think we could do it.
I'm proud of this.
Actually feels like kind of structurally sound.
Do you know what? I think we are solid engineers, building construction engineers right now.
Yeah, man.
And I think that we should be hired to build more people huts in the garden.
Yeah, if you want to hire our services, we'll let you know the prices.
Bear Grylls, do you want us to make you a hut for your next video? No.
Improvise, adapt, overcome.
Exactly.
It actually looks really spacious in there.
The homeless man's going to take this after.
Well, you know what? He's welcome to it because
He's about to have a bougie lifestyle.
Yeah.
Well guys, we've got a fire going, so it's looking quite good now. I'm just exhausted from the day. I'm ready for sleep soon, I am.
What's up? I think I can see the deer.
What, is the deer coming over?
Yeah, I think I can see their eyes. You know, like when they reflect.
Oh yeah. That's terrifying. So yeah, we've got the sleeping bag. I forgot mine, so we're having to share one, unfortunately. We've got joggers and a hoodie as pillows. So we're gonna probably have neck and backache at this point. We can just hear loads of deers like surrounding us. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
There was like a loud thud and stuff, and we were like, what is that? People always say like, oh, being in the wilderness, being one with nature, it's so relaxing, it's so like nice. I think it's terrifying, I can't lie, especially if you're in a remote place like this.
I'm gonna grab the axe out of my bag in a second just to sleep with because it's kind of weird.
I see why people go glamping instead now. I completely understand it. Imagine a fox just comes over.
Well, that's why we've got our gaff. It's impenetrable unless they come through the front door.
If they come through the front door, we're a bit gone.
Yeah, we probably should have built something that we can close, but we'll get a nice nature breeze, I guess.
But yeah, I think we're going to try and get some sleep in a minute and hope for the best. I don't think I'm going to get much sleep at all. Like, I genuinely just can't sleep in most scenarios, so I don't think I'm going to sleep very well, but we'll see what happens. Right, good night, guys. Right, guys, so we've just sort of woken up. Waterproof review. It was okay. I felt bits of rain like come on to me through the night, like, because it didn't rain too heavy. We thought it was going to be like really heavy rain, and we were like, oh, this might be a bit risky, but
yeah.
it was just a bit of a drizzle, and like obviously there's like a few tiny spots where there's a bit of openness, so
we could have done with more ferns, I can't lie.
Yeah, we should have put more on. I didn't sleep very well, like I barely slept, to be honest. I just couldn't get comfortable. Like, I think just sleeping on hard floor with nothing to like cushion it just wasn't a good idea, so we ended up using the sleeping bag in the end to kind of cushion it a little bit, which helped. But yeah, that's sort of been like how our night went. Not very much sleep for me. What about you?
Yeah, not the best.
Yeah, not very
more
much
than I
sleep.
thought that was going to be, but
More than you thought, mate. I didn't even get like barely anything. I think I got an hour at most. But
I'm just looking, there's a hole in your bit actually.
Is that why I kept getting rain on my face? That must be why I kept getting rain on my face. Look, there's a little bit of a gap there. That must have been where rain was coming through onto my face. Well, that's just absolutely great. Anyway guys, that's been today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. Please subscribe with the notification bell on and leave a like, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. Goodbye to our little shelter den. It's been a great time. I wonder if it'll still be here in like a week's time. So these are all the sticks that we've gathered, and I'm just gonna go see what Brooke's doing. Mate, what are you doing? Did you just lay an egg? Did you just lay an egg? Am I a father?
Second night awake, I can't get a break. Work till the sun's up, I be out late. Yeah, I get fans like every single day. Get cake till I'm dead and I'm knocking at the gate. Wonder will I land up, probably in the lake. If you got a problem, stand up and say it to my face. Mama always said I'ma be something great. Yeah, I stack M's, that's my motherfucking fate.